God doesn't give money. All the money you will ever need in this life is in people's pockets. So let's talk about money. This is something I discovered somehow early in my journey, and it changed everything about how I think about money. God doesn't give money. Right? And listen, if you don't want your kids to grow up and ask you, Daddy, when men were made, where were you? Please listen. God doesn't operate in our ecosystem where paper and plastic define survival. He doesn't print naira or mint dollars. He gives something higher, something heavier, and that is called gifts. And that's what I call the divine blueprint. When you ask God for money, He doesn't rain cash from heaven. He gives you capacity, He gives you ideas, and He gives you gifts. Because in His economy, money is not the product, it is the result. In the economy of heaven, purpose is the currency, not paper. You see, the richest people on earth are not the ones with the most cash. They are the ones who have discovered what they carry. Because once you understand your gift, you will realize something very powerful. And that is that all the money you will ever need in this life is already in people's pockets, waiting to respond to your value. And that's what I call the currency of value. When you serve your gift, money starts flowing. When you multiply your skill, people pay attention and they pay. God's system is simple, like very simple. He gives you what to multiply, and the word gives you what it is worth. That is why He told Adam, be fruitful, not be rich. Because fruitfulness births resources, but riches without purpose are empty. The truth is, heaven funds function. So if your function is not active, your funding will always look empty. And that is the laws of productivity. There are too many gifted people praying for what they should be producing. You are asking for a harvest, but you have not planted a seed. You are praying for financial doors, but you are late to your own assignment. Listen, faith without a framework is frustration, and talent without management is a waste, and prayer without performance is laziness in disguise. You don't grow wealth by begging heaven. You grow it by building earth. That is the divine order. Grace gives you potential, but discipline converts it. There is the economics of human exchange. Every economy on earth runs on one truth: value exchange. People don't pay for your presence, they pay for your usefulness. They pay for how your gifts solve a problem. You don't get rewarded for existing, you get rewarded for impacting. Right? So if you want money to move towards you, make sure value is flowing from you. Because money is a messenger, it moves where value is served. And when heaven sees you multiplying what you've been given, grace increases, doors open, and resources align. So which brings me to the shift from prayer to performance. At the end of the day, God won't do for you what He gave you the power to do for yourself. You prayed for opportunity, He gave you potential. You asked for breakthrough, He gave you brains. You wanted favor, He gave you function. So stop waiting for the supernatural to replace your natural responsibility. You are the miracle your future is waiting for. So stop asking for money and start discovering what you carry. Because God doesn't give money. Yes, He doesn't give money. He gives men power to produce it. So money is not the goal. Mastery is. Find your gift, multiply it, and serve it, and watch the world reward you for what heaven already approved.